Hi, hello, how are you? And welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time coming to my channel, thanks for coming to my channel. I really appreciate it. My name is Scott, and this is another episode of Scott's Take on Drag Race, Season 12, Episode 7, Madonna-The Unauthorized Rusical. Before we get into the video, guys, click that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, click that notification bell, and let's get into the video in chit-chat. Alright, so after the elimination of Aiden Zhane, the girls come back into the workroom, and Brita Filter, she is Shantae, you stay. She read the message off the mirror, and this is the first time I believe they've read an actual message off the mirror this season. Brita said she misses Aiden. What? 1 + 1 = what? I'm so confused. Why? Like, no, it's so confusing. Then the girls go sit down on the couch, and Gigi tells her opinion about Heidi, and Heidi said, no, I lost respect for you. Jackie tries to apologize to Widow. Widow wasn't having it. And Heidi said, we're done, let's de-drag. So they de-drag, then they come back in the workroom the next day, walk back in, they're at the table. It's like crickets. Or as Widow said, literally the tension is cold as a butter knife. So RuPaul walks in, then she lets the girls know they are going to be doing a Rusical to the only pop queen on the planet, Madonna. Twist is that there's no leader. There's no like someone to assign the parts. All the girls have to assign parts to each other. So the girls sit down, read the script, listen to the song, and pretty much decide on everyone's part. I think the biggest one was like Gigi wanted the cone bra Madonna, and Brita wanted it as well, but Gigi took unapologetic and Brita took cone bra, and that's really it. All right, so after the girls each get a part in the Rusical, they go to practice choreography with the only Jamal Sims, who has actually done choreography for Madonna. So the girls do a little group number. Widow struggles a little bit because she hurt her knee in the first challenge, which we didn't know about. And then, let's see, Jan did great, Heidi did great, Brita did some Roger Rabbit shit. Jackie looked wonderfully hysterical, twirling on the floor, trade. Yeah, that was pretty much it. Gigi was like starting to sweat, starting to get nervous, but I mean, you know, it's all a show and act. And then the girls go do their vocals with Michelle Visage. And it was really interesting to watch all of that. Gigi was like shaking and getting nervous. Jan did great. Crystal, I can relate. I'm not a singer at all, so I would try and amp it up and make it funny. It was cute. So yeah. All right, so we're gonna talk about the Rusical. I'm just gonna go in order of who went. So the first up was Jan. And Jan absolutely murdered this challenge from head to toe, from the look, from the dancing, to the vocals. She was just truly amazing. I loved everything about her from head to toe. Next up, we had Jackie Cox. I loved the outfit. It was an iconic performance back in the day. I believe it was like an MTV Movie Awards performance. But Jackie was very stiff, like 1, 2, 3, and was like always thinking about her next move and like kind of wasn't enjoying herself. So I would have loved to see her enjoy herself a little bit more. Gigi was amazing, iconic. From her dancing to her backflips, to her flip in the air, even to her vocals, it was great. I really enjoyed that. And then we had Brita. Brita just like looked a little sloppy. The dancing was sloppy. Her little friggin' biscuit heel was hysterical to see. She just wasn't all there, and she even said she was in her head. So it was good. It wasn't like anything over the top. Jaida comes out and she is just absolutely gorgeous. Her body, she looked like a biological woman. It was absolutely insane. She like exuded sexiness, and like I loved it. And then you have Crystal coming up from the ground, and it was just so friggin' funny just to see Crystal have a good time and enjoy herself and show us like the funny side of her. Like, I loved Crystal's performance. And then Widow came out. Widow's outfit was cute. I wish she would just fit it. Like, her fitting is not my favorite. She did a great job. I don't think it was anything to rave about, but she did a really good job. And then we had Heidi. And this performance was Heidi. All right, so let's get right into the runway. It is Night of 1,000 Michelle Visages. And we had RuPaul looking stunning in this latex leather moment. And then we have special guest judges, Winnie Harlow, and she's like naked under her bodysuit. It's kind of an iconic moment. I don't know if anybody saw it, but you can see like her left little titty walking down the runway. And then we have Congresswoman AOC in the house, looking amazing and stunning. So we're gonna get right in the runway and we're gonna do alphabetical order, and here we go. So the first girl up, we're gonna talk about Brita. I loved the dress. It was a simple dress. I did not like the glasses. I almost feel like the glasses were Jackie Cox's glasses. And then she still has her Madonna, like gap tooth, I can tell. And then the earrings, as Michelle Visage said, the earrings just kind of ruined the look. So I'm gonna give this girl You Have the Nerve. It just wasn't, I don't know, it wasn't my favorite. Next up, we had Crystal, and I absolutely loved this entire look on her. I'm gonna give her a servant it. She looked wonderful. Her makeup looks great, and she just looks happy, and happy to be there. Next up, we have Miss Gigi Goode, looking stunning in this bathing suit with those long nails. This is definitely gonna get a servant it. Yes, Miss Goode. Next up, we had Heidi. This is just not my favorite look. I did not like it at all. It's a very conservative Michelle Visage. It just wasn't for me. So I'm gonna say, girl, you have the nerve to wear this on the runway. I just didn't love it. Next up is Miss Jackie Cox, and I think this is my favorite look from the runway. Everything is in the detail, and she just gets a servant it hands down. It was just so amazing. I remember seeing this in the previews, because they had the previews a while ago with AOC in it, and you just couldn't even tell what this was. And I remember seeing it, and I was like, all right, and then bringing it back, I'm like, this is just fabulous. Next up is Miss Jaida Essence Hall, and this was a fun look, recreation from, I believe it was All Stars 1. Such an iconic look, literally. She's definitely gonna get a servant it from me. Next up was Jan. This is my second favorite look of the runway. This was just so friggin' cool. I loved it. The makeup was on point. The outfit, it was just pure amazing servant it, hands down. Next we have Widow. I just find this very lazy. Once again, Widow wears pants. Once again, she wears those ugly shoes that I've seen so many times. I think the favorite thing about this to me is the wig. She's gonna get, girl, you have the nerve to wear this. I just did not like it at all. And last but not least, we have Sherry Pie, but Florence Celie designed this look, and this is from the Kitty Girls music video. So I believe this is All Stars 3 finale, and it was just so fucking cool. Like, to think about that, I absolutely loved it. So Florence Celie gets a servant it from me. All right, so the girls come back on the runway, and we have Jaida, Widow, and Sherry Pie is safe, so they go backstage and untuck. And then in the top, we had Jan, Gigi Goode, Crystal, Methyd. So there's our top three. Our bottom was Jackie Cox, Brita, and Heidi. And then ultimately, it comes down to Gigi winning. She said, Jan, you did such a great job. You're safe. Yes, I said that. You're safe. I was floored. Jan should have won this challenge, hands down. She better be cash apping, PayPal, Venmoing Jan that $5,000. Gigi did wonderful, but I think this was Jan's challenge, hands down, in my opinion. So yeah, there's that. Crystal is safe. And then the bottom, you've got Jackie, Brita, and Heidi. Ultimately, Jackie is safe, and she's safe because that look. That look, it was my favorite. So then you have lip syncing, Brita and Heidi, and ultimately Heidi, Shantae, you stay, Brita, sashay away. And the girls lip syncs 3 times now, so it's time for Brita to go. I mean, Brita just did not perform as she thought she was going to be. She's the best in New York City. She is the New York City queen, but she just got in her head and she overthinked so many things in the challenge, and it gets to you. So we wish Brita the best, and I've seen Brita live and she's amazing, and I'd see her again. So I can't wait to see what's gonna happen from Brita. So while the three safe girls are in Untucked, you've got Jaida, Widow, and Miss Sherry Pie. You know, there's a little confrontation between Widow and Sherry about like last episode, if there's any hard feelings of, you know, basically me telling you that like you didn't do a great job, I kicked you while you were down, blah, blah, blah. Widow said she's over it, but she did say she did get feelings, and this is a competition show, so like this is not RuPaul's Best Friends race. Like, get over it and move on. And then the girls come back in, and Heidi is just like beating herself up left and right, and Gigi and Jackie and Jen, they just try and, you know, let her know that, you know, you did a great job, your makeup was better, which I don't personally agree. I think the makeup was meh. It wasn't my favorite, but it is what it is. And they try and, you know, build her up. It's kind of reminding me of like Nina Bonina Brown, of like just not always thinking you're good enough to do things in this show. Girl, you made the show. You are good enough. You are there. So like, easier said than done. Get over it. And then AOC comes in, which is really freaking iconic. And the girls were super, super excited. Miss Jackie Cox is talking about how, you know, her mom has been discriminated ever since her mom came here from Iran. So that was really heartfelt to listen to that. And, you know, all the girls are just cheering AOC on and letting her know like she's doing such a great job. So it was a really good Untucked, and I was super happy to see AOC on the show. It was cool. She's a super fan of Drag Race, so it's kind of like someone's dreams come true. And, all right, guys, so that was another episode down of RuPaul's Drag Race. Super excited. The season is getting closer to the end. To me, it looks like a fair win for Miss Gigi Goode, but hey, can Jan pick up a couple wins? Can Jaida step it up? Will Widow win something? Who knows? Because Sherry Pie is disqualified still, so we're not sure who's going to take the crown, but in my eyes, it's Miss Gigi Goode. We're going to have to wait and see and come back for next week's episode. Guys, hope everyone is doing well, keeping sane, staying healthy, eating a lot, working out a lot. Y'all, see you on the next video. Bye.